is การทีลาบุญชลอ
My name is จัญญาพรทับอยู่
My name is ชัดแก้วเพ็งพา My name is นัชชาเจริญใหญ่
My name is นิสาชนสกุลดิษฐ์ Today we proud to present about how can we fight energy shortage.
Let's go Energy shortage refers to that we may run out of energy. There is danger that humans may experience severe energy shortage in the coming decade. This may result in shortage of power, difficulty with agriculture, and so on. The main cause of energy shortage has been the steady increase in world population and its demand for fuel and products. From time immemorial, people have used cow dung and firewood as the main source of energy. Later, they have begun to use coal and petroleum, and more recently, nuclear and solar energy. The rise in consumption of petroleum and its products during the last 2 decades has increased very much, and the stock of petroleum and other sources of energy are fast depleting. Renewable energy still remain unused in most of countries. Most of energy comes from non-renewable sources like coal. It still remains to the top choice to produce energy. Unless we give renewable energy as a serious thought, the problem of energy crisis cannot be solved. Renewable energy can reduce our dependence on fossil fuel and also help to reduce gas emission. Moreover, in most parts of the world, people do not realize about the importance of conserving energy. It's limited on the book or internet. So, things are not going to change anytime sooner. The simple thing that we can do is switching off fan or light when not in use and walking instead of driving for short distance.
Fighting energy shortage of people, our group thinks that we need to pay attention to saving fossil fuel. Why should we conserve fossil fuel? Coal, oil, and natural gas are fossil fuel. They have been in existence for millions of years. The importance of fossil fuel is to provide energy, and it is estimated that they provide up to 80% the world's energy. Fossil fuels are carbon compounds that occur naturally and are found in the crust of the earth. However, fossil fuels non-renewable. If resources are depleted, they will not available again. It is therefore important to conserve fossil fuel. So, we are going to represent easy way to conserve fossil fuel in your daily life. Let's watch.
A lot of plastic, including the previous plastic bags, use fossil fuel in its manufacture. Plastic don't break down easily and create landfill problems. Some plastic leach chemicals into our food, water, and home environment. For reason of fossil fuel reduction, your health and the health of your local ecosystem, using less plastic is a good choice to make.
Hi, Papa. You Tuesday, do you want to go shopping with me?
That sounds great. I will go with you.
Beautiful my girl, my beautiful my girl, and beautiful, my girl. In the cup. Girl, this is my confession. Drop that.
Drinking cold bath is a great idea.
Of course, the cold bag can contain a lot of food and help us to reduce plastic bags.
Buy or make reusable bags. Leave some in your car or on your bike for shopping. Tuck a small one into your purse for removing when you buy goods in the supermarket.
I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby.
Making new cans and bottles take hold of more fossil fuel than recycling an old one. In most cities, recycling plants will pay money for cans. Let's be sure to meet that. Recycling center requirements. For example, recycling plants one lid taken off bottle. Also know what you can recycle and cannot recycle. I'm going to suggest one of many ways how we can recycle plastic bottle. Today we will make the bucket lampshade by plastic bottle. In this issue of DIY guide, you will find that we challenged our resident DIYers to make something out of plastic bottle, which would be useful in the home. We were usually impressed by what we created, and you will find a guide on how to do it yourself and make one of these beautiful plastic bottle bucket lampshades. My mind first went to creating some kind small storage in chicken, but after having a think, I thought the transparent nature of plastic bottom lent itself to creating something in flowing light. So, with light in mind, I came up with the cubate lampshade made from 100% plastic bottom. You will find my step-by-step on how to make it below. Step 1. You will find roughly 25 plastic bottom which have the same shape. They can same or different color, depending on what do you want to your lamp to turn out like. Starting by cut the bottom off around and it from the bottom.
Once all the bottles are cut, arrange them in a pattern as seen in the photo below. Start gluing around 6 together using a glue, which one set is heat-proof. You can alternatively use staple to keep them together.
Step 3. Start to mold the shape into the sphere, adding the bottom one at a time. Make sure you keep the shape. Step 4. You will need a gap for the bulb to go in. Make sure you make the gap the perfect size to rest on the lamp you will use.
Step 5. You need a lamp for this step. Make sure there is one like in the photo, as will make you resting it on the outside simple and easy. You can secure it in place with a dab of glue or some double-side tap.
Step 6. Time you turn it on, you will see it reflect the light in beautiful shape, and depending on the color you use, you will be able to see the different color product by the different color plastic light up your rooms.
Other art is refill. Simply refill, bring product heavily reliant fossil fuel into your home, making the choice before you buy.
What would you like?
I want one drinking water, please.
One drinking water, please.
Yes.
No bag, thank you.
Okay.
Now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something.
Today, electricity is one of the most important things in any economy. The use of coal in making electricity. This is the simplest, most common way to save electricity, and both a way to reduce fossil fuel usage and your power bill. Turn off the light. Remember, switch off when done. You should also unplug any seldomly used electronic or appliances when you don't want to use them.
Can we have lunch?
Wait, I'm so hungry.
Okay, let's go.
Before you go out of the room, you have to turn off the light and appliance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yay.
Okay. Use your appliances efficiency. Look for the Energy Star label on efficiency like desktop, laptop, printer, and scanner, which indicate that these appliances are efficient. As well, you should adjust your refrigerator, your oven, your dishwasher, your dryer, and your washing machine so they are saving energy and efficient.
I was never into labels. But when I found a label that's all about saving the planet, saving energy, and saving money on utility bills, you had me at saving. My label? It's a simple choice. Energy Star.
Use the air conditioner less frequently. Sometimes unavoidable to use the air conditioner, but there's no reason to have it on from beginning winter to ending of raining. Find other way to cool yourself down, such as taking a shower, using cool powder, or turn on the fan.
Weather look good today.
Let's turn off the air conditioner and open the window.
Okay.
Oh, I think the air is so fresh than before.
I think so.
Set energy saving feature on your computer. Newer computers will have built-in energy saving feature that reduce the amount of electricity used.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm surfing the internet. Playing and charging your computer in the same time lost a lot of energy. Why don't you set your saving power mode on your computer?
Really? How to do it?
I will tell you.
First, you're going to go to Start, then you're going to go to Control Panel, then you're going to go to System, then you're going to go to Power Options. From here, you're going to go to the High Performance option, and then Change Plan Settings, and then go to Change Advanced Power Settings. From here, I don't want a password on wake up from sleep or something, so I do no. Then under hard disk, you're supposed to change 20 to 0. And then under sleep, just make sure sleep after is never. And that's it. Everything else should be fine, and you'll be good to go.
Oh, it's easy. It can help you save battery power.
Like a magnet, although my heart is hard.
Fossil fuel can be found in gas, liquid, and solid state. Oil is the main fossil fuel that is commonly used today.
Carpool to your destination. Ride your bike or take public transit. You can cut down your energy use by adjusting your daily commute. Carpooling with co-worker will keep one more car off the road and reduce the amount of energy you use via fuel.
Biking to work every day also you mean using a kinetic energy, not electric energy or base fuel energy to get around.
Public transit is also a great way to limit your energy consumption.
If you want to go near a place, instead driving a car or taking a bus, try walking to your destination. This is not only a great idea to reduce fossil fuel, it's also a good idea to keeping your health and your fit. So, more walk. Use the stair instead of elevator. In addition to exercise, and will also save the energy more. In case of when you want to use elevator, you should go with many people to reduce using elevators.
Solving the problem by government is the development of the operation planning and management, which have a plan for following. Collecting the information, such as the amount of energy, information about a variety of energy, and research about source and energy. Evaluating the situation, such as the amount of energy for a variety of source and requirement of using the different type of operation planning, such as what energy required, where to find, when to use, how much to use, what energy that need to store for future, and third, the renewable energy. The operation and management, such as finding some energy from foreign country, public relations and campaign about saving energy, making a standard of laws, rules and regulation, finding a reserve energy and renewable energy. Renewable energy is energy that is generated from natural processes that are continuously replenished. This includes sunlight, geothermal heat, wind, tides, water, and various forms of biomass. This energy cannot be exhausted and is constantly renewed.
What is considered renewable energy anyway? Let's take a closer look. The Earth's core is as hot as the surface of the sun, so geothermal energy makes use of that internal heat from the hot water just below ground to make the steam created by molten rock. And for places like Iceland, with plenty of hot springs and volcanoes, it's a serious energy source. Hydropower is actually one of the world's oldest energy sources. It captures the energy of flowing water by using dams, for example, and converts it into electricity. The Itaipu Dam, located on the border of Brazil and Paraguay, is the biggest generator of renewable energy in the world. Solar panels are being used by homes, businesses, and large-scale solar facilities. And as solar technology evolves, panels are becoming less expensive and more efficient, making it more competitive with other technologies. Prices are coming down so fast, there's been an 85% drop in the price of solar modules per watt since 2008. Wind turbines produce some of the lowest priced energy available, particularly if you live in a windy location. Those places are already cost competitive with government subsidies, and in some regions, it's even less expensive than fossil fuels. Globally, wind energy has grown by 24% annually on average. Biomass, which is the term for generating energy from living or recently living organisms. The most obvious example is burning wood to make a fire, but things like forest residue, algae, and switchgrass are also used. 21% of Brazil's industrial sector is powered by biomass.
But now, the most essential thing is saving energy and using energy efficiently. This is the short-term solving that people can do, including transportation and industry that can reduce the using of oil and electricity, such as the analysis service of the energy consumption, skating on how to save energy in industrial plant, training about the energy conservation technology to the exclusive levels, engineers and technicians, and dissemination information of saving energy with the news, journals, poster, and brochures.
In conclusion, energy shortage is a problem for everyone. You should prepare to fight with it, and everyone should help to solve it together. You can do the simple thing that we show in this video for help to conserve energy. Moreover, renewable energy should be put forward to more available. Finally, if everyone participates together, energy shortage will be solved sooner.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day the